Yeah. Right, we're outside the Quinlan Terry, I think that is designed headquarters of MI6, not to receive our monthly stipend, but because we've earlier on we just made a sort of short 10-minute walk from William's home to here. Probably the walk he might have taken, or he might cycle that way. Just outside, quite pleasant surroundings, nobody else here, so clear being a target. Who knows, or perhaps there's an airstrike imminent. MI6 and MI6 operatives are relevant to this story for two reasons. First of all, because he worked for them, and more specifically because in the most important date in the timeline of Williams's life, on the 18th of August, while he was on holiday, it is said he failed to turn up at work for a meeting. His sister, Seri Sub, who seems to have been intimidated into silence thus far, actually claims she spoke to him that day, so the two may or may not be connected. And then we're asked to believe that on the 23rd, a few days later, next Monday, when he failed to actually turn up for his scheduled work, MI5 then called in the police, who went to see what had happened to him. Now, it has been suggested by I Spy magazine that there was a panic button at the address, and I think we've already seen how much surveillance there was in the area, but I cannot believe somebody as significant as Williams was that they wouldn't have decided to look after or to look into. I was going to say one of their own, but one of the problems is he wasn't quite one of their own, although I can't think of any reason to travel to Cheltenham. Yeah, there's one of our avian operatives just mounting counter surveillance. He was actually a GCHQ employee seconded to here, and it's suggested that maybe MI6 didn't show great interest in his welfare. In particular, it's been suggested that in February 2010 he complained he was being followed, which is a month after his childhood friends saw him learning new identities and having fake passports. But that, I don't think that'll come out of the inquest at all, but that's something to bear in mind. The second most significant reason, apart from what he did in his life and MI6's responsibility for him, is this seems to be the origin of the most despicable stories about Williams's private life that emerged after his death, ranging from stuff about sadomasochistic paraphernalia to the source for the inimitable Sun headline "Murdered Spook was cross-dresser" and so on. That sexual angle, which more recently seems to have been blocked, was originated here, and I think responsibility must come back here. So,